to get started, I'm just going to be asking you a few questions, okay? So, okay. Do you currently use any glasses, lenses? Okay. Have you noticed any recent changes to your vision? Any new blurriness? Any floaters, flashes? Okay. Alright. How about, have you experienced any recent eye strain, headaches, or even ocular migraines? Okay. How often? That's pretty frequent. This can be pretty scary, huh? I get them too. I totally understand. It's a little less scary once you know what they are, but it still doesn't completely remove the anxiety. So, totally get that. Do you have any difficulty seeing or driving at night? Okay. Is that recent or has it always been like that? Okay. And do you have any specific concerns that I haven't mentioned that you'd like to address today? If you think of anything, we have plenty of time, okay? Okay. Okay. Move this out of the way. Alright, so I just need to reposition myself so I'm not blocking. So, I have a chart right here. Can you read for me the line, the lowest line that you can comfortably see all of the letters? How about you try one line below that and let's see. Okay. And then I want you to just cover one eye and try again. Okay. And then switch. Okay. So that now, I'm going to be using my occluder here, and I'm going to place it. I'm going to place it over one of your eyes. I want you to try and read that same line for me again, okay? So, okay. So let me reposition myself so I'm not quite so awkward. The way. Does this improve the situation? Okay, let's try it with the other eye. So, are you able to recognize? Okay, how about anything lower? No? Okay, that's fine. Try to keep your eyes open, okay? I know it's a bit bright. Okay. Now keep your head still. Just using your eyes. I just want you, part of my stomach, I just want you to follow the light, just using your eyes. Good. Okay. Doing great. Okay. And then looking right here, I want you to tell me how many fingers, looking at the light. Good. Good. Okay. Now on this side, looking at my light, how many fingers? Excellent. Okay. Tell me when you see my light enter your field of vision. Okay. And tell me when you see my light enter your field of vision. Good. Is my finger or my light closer? How about finger or light? Finger or light? Finger or light? Finger or light? Good. So in just a moment, I am going to dilate you, if that's okay. Before that, though, I just want to take a look at your eyes and make sure that I don't see any kind of inflammation or bony abnormalities that might contribute to any kind of changes in your vision, okay? So, sorry. Is it okay with you if I touch you? Thank you. Okay. Just going to very gently palpate. Any pain anywhere? Okay. Can I just get you to close your eyes for me for just a moment? Okay. Go ahead and open. Not feeling anything that is concerning. A little bit of inflammation under the eyes, but I think we all have that to some extent, right? I don't think any of us sleep as well as we should these days. Do you ever experience any kind of dryness in the eyes, any irritation, itching? Okay. Use a drop. Okay. Do you find that particular times of year, different allergy seasons, for example, exacerbate the sensation of a little bit? Yeah, okay. But you'd say it's limited. Okay. Just want to make sure. Sometimes we can develop dry spots as we age, and it's pretty normal. And if that was the case, then I do have some special drops that we can prescribe for you. So, speaking of not sleeping well, my speaking skills are leaving something to be desired. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at your eyes here. So let's try and keep them open for me. If it helps stare off into the distance or stare into space. Okay. Is this line okay? It's not too irritating. If you're having any kind of light sensitivity, it's valuable information for us to know. So now one more thing, and then I'm gonna dilate you. Okay, so just keep your eyes open, this will be fast. That was it. And sometimes this is a bit persnickety. I'll let it turn itself off. to just very lightly, tip your chair back and okay. Can blot some of the germs here. Okay. Better? Okay, good. That's going to take just a couple of minutes to take effect, okay? I'm just going to get some things prepared while we wait. Right. So now what we're going to do here is I have this really big pair of glasses. And I'm going to move it over. Just like so. Okay, so right here I have a little handheld vision chart. Okay, can you tell me what the lowest line is you're able to read, and read that for me? Okay, so then from that one, or here? Okay. Better one. Better two. One. Two. One. Two. If they look the same, that's okay too. You can just say same. Okay. Better one. Better two. And one. Two. 2. Okay. Better. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. Are we getting warmer or closer? Or, I'm sorry, warmer or colder? Okay. Yep. Okay. And then 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. Sorry. And 2. Okay. Alright, sometimes there we go. 1, 2. So we're getting warmer. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. And then I'm gonna do a little funky change here. Does this improve it or without? Okay. How about better? Here? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move this out of the way here. Because I wasn't able to get you quite to 2020, which is where we would like you to be, I'm going to do some more in-depth testing here, okay? So just a second here. Oh, my cards are there. Alright. So. To start with, I just want you to just gaze over my shoulder, okay? And I'm going to be taking a look using my Retinoscope here at your eyes. So, this is a bit bright. Try not to look at it directly. Now, with my card on it here, I want you to try and read for me as many of these words that you're able to see. time, I just want you to read for me the words on that side. And keep your eye open. Good. So now I want you to close your right eye for me. Keep your eye open. Try to gaze over my shoulder again. Okay. And switch eyes. Okay, good. Just keep gazing over my shoulder. And with this eye, I want you to read the words for me on this side. So, just do your best. Okay, great. You can relax. Now, I'm going to be putting some yellow drops in your eyes, okay, which is going to allow me to see with some contrast, in particular to address the floaters that you're seeing in your vision, okay? So again, I'm going to just very gently tip you back and right. Blink a few times. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of wild, isn't it? Okay. So I'm going to move my hand over. you rest your head against the strap for me, okay? And I'm gonna turn off the lights in here. I am going to be taking a look into your eyes, okay? So, start by positioning this like so. Right. Bit bright, sorry. Have it from this side too. I did notice a few interesting things. For starters, in your left eye, your optic nerve is elevated just a little bit. Doesn't necessarily mean anything. However, if you do start to experience some difficulty adapting to light or some increase in the frequency of ocular migraines, that's something we may want to approach a neurologist to give us a second opinion about what's going on there, okay? Most likely, it's just a benign structural defect that you probably have had for your entire life, and I only just noticed it. A lot of us have a lot of things like that. So, most likely, not anything to worry about. I did also notice a few dry spots on your eyes, which may be contributing to you seeing those floaters. It may not. But everything else, your cornea, it's looking good. Your retinas are looking good. So I'm not seeing anything to be concerned about there. I do feel that you do have a slight astigmatism, which is probably causing the inability to focus, especially with lights around. Okay. So I am going to be prescribing you some glasses for reading and also for driving as well, particularly if you want to be driving at night. It is good to be able to do that should we need to. So, really quickly, on the back side of my card here, there is a ruler. There's actually one on both sides. So I'm going to take just a couple of measurements, alright? And then I can give them to our optician and they can get your frames ready for you. So, I'll line these up. Most of us are not symmetrical. Let's check the other side as well. Pretty close. So she, our optician out front, she will be receiving my notes, hopefully any minute, and then she'll pull out some frames for you to try on and decide what's comfortable for you, whether or not you want to have transitional lenses, which means that when you go outside they darken with a tint like sunglasses, and when you come inside they return to normal. One thing about those is that they don't completely lose the tint. There will always be a little bit darker. Some people like that, some people don't care, some people hate it. So definitely recommend trying those and just seeing how you feel about them, okay? And she will go over your insurance with you out there and talk about what's covered and what's not. Really quickly, I'm just gonna dab around your eyes because I see a bit of yellow tearing. And it looks a little bit funky. So I just wanted to make sure I'm not sending you out looking like something went very wrong in here. So, okay. Take these off in the garbage. So, do you have any questions for me? Okay. Well, if you have any that you think of while you're still here trying on frames, feel free to have me pulled out and I'll come and talk to you. I would like you to come back in about 6 weeks, okay? Generally it takes about 7 to 10 business days for our frames to come in for you to come pick them up. And then I want you to spend some time getting used to them. And then when you come back in, we'll see how you're doing, make sure that they're the right fit for you. If we need to make any adjustments to your prescription, any changes, okay? We want to make sure that you're happy. Okay, good. Well then, if you'll follow me, I will lead you out to the optician's area. Right this way.